All right. Well, it's about 8:30, so getting started a little early today, and we'll see what I can do. We've got well, it's about 90 seconds until 8:30. So we'll see if we get any breaking news headlines at 8:30. I've already gotten a number of trades on a few different stocks, but several of them right now are kind of slowing down. So they're all kind of going on side charts for the time being while I wait to see whether or not we get breaking news at 8:30 and then whether or not one of these starts to open up and really show some serious strength. So we'll see what we get here. So watching news feed, coming into 8:30. We'll see if we have any good breaking news opportunities here. So watching scanners, looking for possible algo spikes. Nice work, Chris. Good consistency. Nice base hits. AYLA, yeah, lower price stock, going a little higher. I don't know. Yesterday's high was 117. The day before was 194, and then you had 242. It's up 50%, but I don't see any news on it. So as it comes back up here, we'll have to see just how it holds this level. I don't know if it's going to hold or if it's going to flush back down. So high there was 219. That dip was to 211. So always watching the level 2, looking for big bids, any support, micro pullback possibility, but I don't know. Hey, good morning, Manoli. How'd you do yesterday on HKD? Did you end up having a trade on that? I saw in the afternoon it went crazy. So sitting tight right now. Well, good job. Good for you, man. That's awesome. So you can see AYLA, kind of topping out there, went just a little higher and then pulled back. So 8:30, bottom of the hour, news has come and gone. I haven't seen anything like, GTech has some news, but stock's not moving. So it's not really helpful to look at every stock that has news. I just look at what is moving. TBLT. I'll do a quick breakout there on TBLT for the break through 35. Watching TBLT added at 33. You've got a bid right there. So now I want to see, there you go. That's a profit opportunity as it breaks through. And now let's see how much higher it goes. Watching over 46, over 36, added at 36. Now looking for 37, 38 on TBLT. Flat on the trade for now at 36. Watching to add back, new order at 42. Quick breakout there. This one I had on my side chart right over there. So as it came up, took the long, look for the squeeze through the high. We broke the high only by 4 cents. New order goes at 42. We'll have it ready to go. I'm a little skeptical on it, but you know, we've had some opportunities. I'm gonna try to put an order on the bid. Let's see if I can fill on the bid on this dip. Partial fill at 15. I filled on the bid at 15, 100 shares. So tried to come in there, step in and buy the dip, but only filled 100 shares. If I'd filled full position, I would have tried to take profit at 25 with 100 shares just holding. Flat for now. All right, let's see. So reminder, as always, you guys know this, but I'm going to say it again. Trading is risky. My results are not typical. You can see the P&L on my screen right here, so you can see how much I'm up or down, what stocks I'm in. But don't try to blindly follow me or anyone else for that matter. Trading is very fast, and you've got to be willing to be particularly quick. So the best thing you can do is practice the strategies you're learning in sim before you put real money on the line. Let's see. Nice jack. Getting green. Good way to finish the week. Nice work. Chris in the green. Green on 5 out of 5. Very nice. Good job. Base hits. Those add up. Manoli, what are you watching today? Anything in particular? All right, so let's go through the watch list from leading gapper here. We've got still an hour to the bell, so another hour of pre-market action. Getty, G-E-T-Y, Getty Images, pulling back a little bit. Had some action on it earlier today, up to a high of 34.94, but it's pulling back right now. It's a recent special acquisition company. They raised $828 million by selling 82 million shares approximately at $10 a share. So that means the float is around 82 million. But of course, that's not really a free float because a lot of the people are not selling the stock. So the actual float is lower, and the price action has been reflecting that. The tradable float's lower. So Getty may still be on watch. I'll keep it on a side chart, but it's pulling back a little bit now. AYLA is our second leading gapper. You know, it's moving higher, but it pops, and then you have these topping tails. So each one of these are like gravestone dojis. It just pops and then drops, pops and then drops. So I'm a little unsure about that, but we'll see. TBLT, third leading gapper, 2 million share float, a high level of short interest. A lot of traders have been interested in this one over the last couple weeks. Of course, it was up yesterday and then sold off, right? So it didn't hold up super well. The high from last week was 935. We're back up at 739 pre-market, but I'm not sure that we're going to get you know, a move on this as high as you might like. So we'll just have to see. Try to probably just hit some base hits on it, but I don't know. So that's TBLT. Already have some base hits on it, which is fine, but I'm not sure how well it's going to hold up. False breakout up there at 39. Next one down, SNTI, early gapper, faded, no interest. AXTI, very light volume, above the 200. News at, what day was this? Yesterday, Thursday, after hours earnings. Don't usually like trading after hours earnings from previous day, because if it was really strong, it would have already gone. Umberto, nice. In the green today. Good job. Nice Friday. Good work. RVPH. Yeah. No interest right now. Too cheap. EVPM. Sorry, EVFM on the gap scan. Yeah. Let's see. Nice, good job. In the green, $136. That's terrific. It's a green day, right? Nice, SJ. I'm going to keep it on watch. Thank you. Good morning. Getty popping back up a little bit. Spreads are a little bigger right now. It's risky because it's under VWAP. You see how fast that spread opens up on it. If it's really strong, we'll get opportunities on it up around 31, 32 for the retest of yesterday's high. But reclaiming volume weight average price would certainly be a good starting point. High this candle is 29.40 on Getty. Higher price though. Yeah, it's sorry, popped above VWAP here. It is, but just still risky. So have to mitigate the risk still with smaller share size, just because it's on the 5 minutes bottoming tail comes back up. It's just still a little bearish. So bought 150 shares of it, 29.40. Next order would be 29.75. This is a micro pullback on Getty right there. So new order goes at 75 and then 85. So you can see 88. Would like to see the curl back up to 31. OMER, some news. We still have about 15 minutes till 9 a.m. Flat at 23. So 150 shares, a like $20 loss. If it had continued, then I would have been able to add and scale in. So risking 20 bucks on that trade, maybe 30. PGY starter, yep, good call. Added right there at 20, adding at 50. So adding there at 86 on PGY, now looking to scale in for that move back up to $21. Jumped in that quick. Watching add at 84, there's 84. Now can we get the break through 21 on PGY? I want to catch this trade up through the high. Thank you for calling this to my attention. New order $21. Buying the dip right there. Looking to scale in. Looking for that surge up through 21. This is the type where I want to try to buy the dip on it. And we want to get that squeeze through 21. So watch over 75 and 85. There's 66 on the ask. 66. Watch over 75. New order 75 and 85 on PGY. All right, so adding right here at 65. Now looking for 75, 85. Holding 3,000 shares. Looking for the break through 21. Let's see if we can squeeze through this level. High volume on that candle. That was a little algo spike. We got that immediate squeeze. New order 75. Watching right in here to add. I want to catch the break through 21 and then up to 22, 23. That was our back of mind target that we have a second day continuation. There's 65, added at 65. Some ADFN orders going through. Back to flat, gave back 1,500 on that. We'll watch. I don't know if I'll even do a dip. I don't like how the spreads opened up. We'll take the loss and move on. So from up 1,500 on it to down 39. High of that candle was 90. We should have broken right through 21. We'll keep it on watch. We'll see if we get other opportunities. Just going to book the loss on it. Good job for those that got in and locked it up. I was going for a little bit of a bigger trade through 21. It jumped fast. Nice work, Mark. Getty still on watch, back to 27.82. Rejection candle. Not too unfamiliar with this stock. We've had a lot of those. We had a big one on this day, and then we had a nice rally. So keeping it on a side chart. Watching top of the hour, 9 a.m. for possible news. Yeah, I see TBLT. I'm keeping it on watch. Nice on SIGA. Yep. Haven't had a high day Momo scanner alert in a few minutes. So we've got about 7 minutes until 9 a.m. We'll see if we have any breaking news headlines at 9. Top of the hour. Getty stair-stepping down, needs to start stair-stepping up to be interesting. Being a recent special acquisition company merger, it has some potential, but I don't know if it's going to really open up. TBLT added back at 19. Looking for to add on the break through 27. Watching the tape at 24. So on TBLT, I'm looking for that break through the apex there of 27. There's 23 on the ask. Added at 23. Looking for 24 and then 25 on TBLT. Then we want to see that squeeze up through 27 and 35. I think TBLT is a fairly obvious one today. This pivot is at around 27. So that's the level that we want to see break. Bought the dip at 20. Looking for that curl through 25. Watching the add over 24. Right now we're in a 1 minute micro pullback. Looking for the break through 20. 24. I'm just going to go flat on it. Bailing before it does a flush. If it was really strong, it would have already broken 24 on that second attempt. About 5 minutes till 9 a.m. TBLT side chart. Yep, the best trades work immediately. If it doesn't, I'm just going to get out. No reason to fight it. So we'll see if we have news at 9 a.m. Getty is our leading gapper, 164%. But price is a little higher. AYLA, lower priced, but no real fresh news. And the other few days, it hasn't really been that clean. So I'm not sure that we're going to get more opportunities on that one. And then TBLT, still on a side chart. We'll keep taking stabs at it if it opens up and starts to move a little faster. PGY. Back to VWAP. Getty curling up again. Small share size positions on it. Bought 300 shares. Looking for the breakthrough, $30. If we can break through 30 and then start stair stepping up to 31, 32, then I think we'll be in good shape. New orders at 29.75 on Getty. We're up 178%, so this is our leading gapper this morning. And we still have well, we're coming right up to 9 a.m., so we'll see if we get any fresh news at 9 as well. So trading small size on Getty helps me manage my risk a little bit better. We're right at the volume weight average price, so we want to see it curl. Watching for news, top of the hour. Getty watching over 29.50 to add. Added on Getty 29.50, now looking at 29.75 and 85. And then look for the add over 30. Watching Getty here, added at 30, there's 30.75. New add is 31. 150 shares watching. Added on Getty there at 30.50. Now looking for the move up to 31.60. So let's see if we end up getting nice. All right, new orders at 31 on Getty. 31.60 target. Added at 98 for the break of 31. Profit into these levels. New order is around 31.60. Some of you guys probably did better on this than I did. I didn't take enough shares. We'll wait for the next setup on Getty. Flat. PGY. Lower priced compared to Getty. But you can see how it's breaking down here below VWAP. Do I plan to trade HKD? No, I don't think so. I think the spreads are going to be too big on it. Right now, you've got a 6-point spread. I've never traded something with a spread that big. So that's not really tradable for me right now. PGY, you know, worth noting that you have these sell-offs, but then they keep getting bought back up. Bought the dip at 28 on PGY for the pop back up to VWAP, 1965 and 75. We'll see if we can get a trade back over 20. So buying the low of that pullback, and then I can add over 1950. Watching green on the tape. Added 1950. Just small size, looking for the break through 50 and then up to 65, 70. Got 50 on the ask. Flat at 33. $30 winner. Small size. Getty, interesting. Higher volume red candle there. So we've got about 5 minutes to the open. So for those tuning in for the morning show on YouTube, thank you guys for joining this morning. I hope you hit the thumbs up. Makes a huge difference for the channel. And as a reminder, we've got the Day Trade Dash software here, which you guys are welcome to check out. There'll be a link to join the waitlist. We're going to be opening up the waitlist. So far, we haven't let anyone join, so we're building up the waitlist, and then once I'm gonna meet with my team later today, and then again over the weekend, and decide whether or not we're gonna open up to bring on the first members for Day Trade Dash on Monday, or if we're gonna wait till midweek next week. But I want to make sure we've got a good wait list built, and this is going to be essentially access to the chat room software right here, chat, scanners, and broadcast. No classes, so it's a chat only subscription. 5 minutes past 9, 25 minutes to the bell. 5 minutes past 9. $25 to the open. Sorry. So I'll put the link here on YouTube. We'll pin that to the comments. There you go. So on Dash, you'll have access to the Dash chat. The inaugural post was, of course, a picture of John Mayer. Couldn't really think of a better way to start the new chat feed. And you'll have Dash Plus Stream here, which will give you access to my broadcast. So you'll see my broadcast coming through right there, right? So you can hear that. So I'm going to close the Dash chat for now, so I'll be able to keep an eye on it. Keeping an eye on things here. And we'll open the doors for you guys next week. And we're going to do a special discount for those that are among the first folks to join. What I had said is that I wanted to launch Dash as as a standalone platform for scanning and for chat only. And what I want to do is have that be a separate business that is able to hire its own development team to keep building out this software. So I have 2 new developers that I want to hire, and I want to create this as a standalone engine to help us continue to develop the software to make it as good as it possibly can be. So those of you guys who join, you are helping support the continued development of the platform. We're not just, putting it out there and that's it. We're putting a lot into continuing to build it out, adding new scans, adding new enhancements, new features, and making it as robust as we can. Ultimately, I want this to be the dashboard that you use for trading, that you don't have to use anything else except for your broker. You use this for everything. So scanning, charts, chat, community, streaming, news. It's going to take time to get there. You guys will help make that happen. So everyone that becomes a member, those proceeds will go towards development. So thank you for your support. And we're going to do everything we can to make it so you guys have an awesome experience and you really enjoy it. Okay, so with 10 minutes to the bell right now, Getty came back down a little bit. High was 31.21. What did I say? 20 minutes. So with an hour to the bell, have lost my sense of place and time. So Getty, you've got this high here, 31.21, AYLA, MITQ moving up. Not much though. TBLT, 720, still the spot that I need to watch. PGY, still like the idea of a curl back over VWAP. We've seen, this has been like big swings. So everything that we've seen so far is just totally within the range of how this one trades. But if we can get over 2150, if we can get over 21 and 2150, over 22, we're looking at a move back to the highs. So given, the pattern that we've had on this, which is like, kind of like big momentum day, day of rest, big momentum day, day of rest, big momentum day, second continuation. But look at the volume yesterday. It was very light. So that selling was very light volume. So it, is certainly worth watching today. Yesterday's high was 2087. So if we can get over that level, then next stop 21, 2150, 22. Those are the levels I'm watching. Technical levels might not happen, but keeping it on watch. Okay, so TBLT coming back up a little bit. Unfortunately, it's in this range where it's just too choppy. It's grinding. I need to see it open up a bit more. Interview with Chris. I don't know if it's been posted yet, but it'll be posted to chapter 17. Okay, it's getting a little closer to the open. So sitting with 4,000 right now. Daily goal is 5,000. I got to 5, and then I gave back 1,500 on PGY, so I went down to 3,400 or so, and now came back up a little bit after that last trade on Getty. Reminder, as always, trading is risky. My results are not typical, so I'm sharing with you my profits. These are real profits. This is real money that I'm trading with, but you have to take it slow. Manage your risk and practice in a simulator before you put real money on the line. I think at this point, I'm not sure if I'll take any more trades before the open. We didn't get any good news headlines at 9. TBLT is falling, as you can see. Getty, sideways, PGY below VWAP. But let's look for curls. Let's look to see if either of these start to squeeze back up, Getty or PGY. Both of them have a lot of potential if they start to open up. TBLT, maybe a little less so, but possible. And then we'll just keep an eye on the high day Momo scanner. Thanks, Justin. Good work. Getty shares are available at Lightspeed at $2.65 per share. So 100 shares would cost $265. 1,000 would cost $2,600. It's kind of crazy. So that's an outrageous borrowing fee. HKD, not sure if shares are available on that. No, not at Lightspeed. I haven't traded GovX this week. I don't know the last time I traded it, but haven't really looked too closely at it. S&P 500, nice gap, pulling back a little bit. Amazon, Apple earnings, both helping the market. All right, so I think at this point, I'm probably going to sit tight as we get closer to the open and be hopeful that something gives us a nice curl and gives us some nice opportunities, but take it just a little bit, a little slow here. I think I have a good chance of being able to add a little bit more gains to the day, but I have to be patient and wait for those good opportunities, those good setups to form. The interview with Chris is just been added to chapter 17, so you guys will be able to watch that later today if you'd like. TBLT, giving it another try as it comes back up. I mean, it's giving another try at breaking these levels. I'm not in it, just watching it test this level, but the problem is you're in this tight band, this tight range. So this is where we have a lot of these dojis, pops and drops. The idea is, when is it going to break out of this range? And if it starts to break out, you know, that's when I want to start to look for some opportunities, look for some trades. But if it's not going to break out, then, you know, there's nothing there. So just watching to see if it actually starts to break out. We may get that breakout, but I'm not sure. Nice bounce in any case off of 7 for anyone that bought the dip, but I don't know that I would have bought the dip on it, because when they're in this sideways consolidation, I just sort of find that boring. I would rather wait for it to either, you know, roll over flush hard and buy a algo flush pop for a pop back up, or wait for it to break out of the consolidation area for a squeeze higher. It's a good question on AYLA. Let me look. A little hard to tell right now. I don't think I'm seeing what you were seeing. But it could be ADFN orders if they're delayed, if they're outside the current price. So Getty, PGY, these are both side chart maybes, kind of wild card stocks. We could get a move, but we'll see. TBLT is above the VWAP. Fourth leading gapper. I'm sure you'll have traders watching it. AYLA, just a little cheaper. Okay, so we've got less than 10 minutes to the open. And that, I believe, is correct for the first time today. Thanks, David. So Warrior members, I'll have a couple things, couple announcements that I'll share with you guys when I end the YouTube broadcast and sort of maybe towards the end of morning trading. So stay tuned for that. And we've got something we're going to try doing maybe around 10:30 or so when things slow down a little bit. So stay tuned for that also. So we've got a couple things still on the schedule for today. So hopefully you guys can hang with us for a little longer. Those on YouTube, if you want to join the waitlist for Dash, Day Trade Dash, chat, scanners, and stream and news only, you can check that out right here. We're going to open this up and give a special rate for new members. And this will be the first time we've launched this. So this is brand new for you guys. And Warrior members, you don't have to do anything. You'll continue to have access to the same platform right here. This is the same platform. The only difference for people over on the Dash side is that they don't have access to the same rooms, the same small cap Warrior Pro Mentor session rooms. So our rooms for members who are going through the classes, those will be separate. So you guys, you don't have to do anything. You basically as of now, have access to this software. Nice. Good job on the P&L. Looks good. Okay. So what do you guys think? What's the obvious trade here coming into the open? PGY is probably pulled back too much. Getty below VWAP right now. PGY definitely has curl potential. You got to keep it on watch for sure. It's had so much range. AYLA, yeah, maybe it's up, you know, it is up 50%. If it can break through 25, then you've got, well, but only 30. You just don't have a lot of room on it. TBLT, higher short interest. Now, I don't think you're going to get a short squeeze on Getty because I don't think you're going to have many people that even could have shorted it. But I think you could get that early IPO breakout, that blue sky setup, where you get that parabolic momentum. So I think that there's potential on it, and I don't think it has to be fueled by a short squeeze. All right, well, I think we've got a game plan here, and 5 minutes or so to the bell. So let's, for Warrior members, we'll keep trading here at the open. Those who tuned in on YouTube, we'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, first thing Monday morning, and hope you have a great weekend. All right, we'll see you back here on Monday.